A jam-packed schedule and back-to-back bilateral meetings lined up. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first day in the United States has been an eventful one. Now, our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal asked Indian Foreign Secretary about the meetings and its effect back home. Let's listen in.
Hi, I'm Siddhant from WION. My question is, during the bilateral with the Australian Prime Minister, was there any mention of the AUKUS security pact? Did he briefed about the pact? He's already done so during the phone conversation. Also, with the Japanese Prime Minister, any review when it comes to the bullet train project?
Well, to respond to Siddhant's question, Prime Minister Morrison did briefly mention, the rationale from the Australian side in seeking to initiate the AUKUS alliance. He felt that the technology that they received was appropriate, and there was a brief discussion in that regard. With regard to the bullet train, you saw that in my opening remarks I did mention that Prime Minister and the Japanese Prime Minister discussed the importance of this project. They expressed satisfaction that the project has been going well. They also noted that Prime Minister Suga had taken a special interest in moving that project forward.
Now, for the last few days, US and France were at loggerheads over the AUKUS deal. While a phone call between Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron may have calmed down tensions for now, US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has acknowledged that repairing ties with Paris will take some time. Listen in.
Our meeting today followed yesterday's conversation between President Biden and President Macron, where they agreed that the September 15th announcement would have benefited from open consultations among allies, and they decided on a process of in-depth consultations going forward. We recognize this will take time and hard work, and will be demonstrated not only in words, but in deeds. And I'm committed to working closely with Minister Le Drian on this crucial effort.
Now, earlier, Biden appeared to acknowledge missteps in how the United States approached the talks, saying that the situation should have benefited from open consultations. Macron to order the French ambassador to return to the United States next week, vowing to launch a process of in-depth consultations to restore confidence. The two leaders also plan to meet in Europe at the end of October. The meeting will seek to reach shared understanding. The joint statement said, and I'm quoting here, the two leaders agreed that the situation would have benefited from open consultations among allies on matters of strategic interest in France and our European partners. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.